Hey guys, I know I don't have a huge audience or reach or anything like that, but after all the content I've seen the past 2 days and just everything that's transpired, it just feels perfect for me to make something about it. I just can't be quiet about this. Um, Obviously, there's a lot of tragedy that goes on in the world, but yesterday stood out to me more than anything. Charlie Kirk was assassinated at his event at Utah Valley University, and it really just shook me to my core. The first time I heard about it, I was like, um, because I went to Daily Wire where I got my news and stuff, and I'm just like, wait, that's real? Like, are you kidding me? And we were supposed to have this game night at my school, and I was able to be there and help lead and participate, but I wasn't in a good headspace the whole time. I just couldn't stop thinking about wow, it's one of the best guys I've ever seen, a huge role model and inspiration to me, even though I never met him personally, never knew him at all, only through his videos on YouTube and his speeches. I know him, and he was still just a huge inspiration to me. He's probably the biggest reason why um, I'm so strong in my values and beliefs outside of my family, and how I'm able to take clear stances on abortion. That's the main one, and on being pro life and standing for Christian values, and um without him, I definitely wouldn't be the same person, and it's just so tragic and devastating to see um someone so radiant, so positive, and just so kind to others got killed for his beliefs. It's just, it's really terrible. And this was a guy who was a husband, father to two young children, someone who inspired me to want to get married young and raise a family too. I'm not there yet. I'm only 16, but he's one of the reasons I want to do that. And I was talking in the last video I made for this channel. I was like, oh, I'll be getting to football recaps soon, NFL. That was the plan, but I was gonna make something about it yesterday, but it's just, even though sports can bring healing to the world and help us forget about the tragedies going on, it's we can't forget about this. We can't just let this be oh well, this happened just like any other thing, and be like, well, I guess we move on and it's the next day and stuff. And it's we just can't. It's so just unbelievable, unthinkable. I had a dream of meeting Charlie Kirk at a college campus, and seeing straight, front row, getting a hat, maybe even talking to him, and I and so many others will never have that chance now. I even thought about buying tickets for America Fest this year to hear him talk in person, firsthand, get that experience. And again, now there's no chance for that. And that's really not the important part. It's not about my experience or what I wanted to do. Charlie was a great defender of the Christian faith, first and foremost, and that's how he wanted to be remembered. He's I want to remember it as a faith, faith words, and someone who defended my faith well. And that was maybe a few months ago that he said that, and I don't think he could have imagined going so soon, but that's how it goes. Of all the commentators and actors I listen to, he's Tom Slit's he's definitely the one who inspired me the most, and it just helped when people even at my own school, Catholic school, they could feel oh, well, I can't really have like astronaut tentacles. Like, I'm not gonna talk about this right now. It's too sensitive an issue. Like, no, he helps me have an attitude of like, no, I am gonna talk about this. Like, this is what I believe, and it's okay to believe this. Like, it's a different opinion. It's not what someone else believes, but it's okay. I can have that opinion. I can speak it out loud. Even when we had a pro-life versus pro-choice debate in theology class, I was one of the more vocal people, just like, hey, this is a human life here, and even the essay I wrote about it was so many of the points from Charlie Kirk videos. Like, he just meant so much to me, and so many other young people, especially young people in our country and in the world. And it's just so devastating to hear what happened. But after all the like anger and grief experienced yesterday, I honestly ended the night more inspired than anything. Like, after seeing all like the instant reactions and watching his videos, and just like, I don't think I'll ever be able to process this, but it kind of just lit a fire in me, Like, what I'm doing right now isn't good enough. Like, I'm taking this opportunity, to go to mass, to like be a peer minister in my school, to just be like an optimistic person every day. But what I'm doing right now isn't enough. Like, I gotta take it a step further now. I gotta like follow in his footsteps and just like if anything, I just have to speak out more about my beliefs and just like not back down from a discussion or disagreement and just be like, no, this is what I believe. This is why I think it's right. Especially when it comes to the gospel, because people I know who don't believe in it, and I know they could just find so much more fulfillment and happiness in being saved by Jesus and giving their life to him. And that's what I did. That's what so many people have done. And I really just haven't been living out the best I could, especially when it comes to daily prayer, when it comes to praying for others. And it's something I really want to do now. Like, I just want to more priority now. This morning, I said a rosary before going to school. I read at morning mass. And, little acts don't mean anything if you're just doing it to do it. But now it seems to have its purpose. Like, I want like everyone else to join Charlie in heaven, and like I want to bring myself to heaven, and yes, I have to get myself set first. Like, I have to figure out things in my own life. I don't know everything, but I do know that Jesus died for our sins, and the best thing I can do is give others that message too. Charlie Kirk did it for years. He started Turning Point USA in his parents' garage when he was 18. I'm 16. I'm not quite there yet. But, like, you can do anything if you're mind to. God's grace has guided me through my whole life up to this point, and I know he's going to continue to do that as I become a warrior for him. And I wrote a song about it when I broke my foot initially, but I never quite, like, took it to my daily life and, like, listened to my own advice. I listened to Charlie's advice. And now I'm going to. Like, the world needs Jesus right now. It's a very broken world. So much tragedy is happening every day. And, yeah, the world needs Jesus. And so, that's where I'm coming from this. That it's just an unspeakable tragedy. And the number one takeaway from this is that Christian brothers and sisters in the world, we need to help bring others to Jesus too. It's kind of the most important thing now. Like, getting good grades is something good. Like, having friends is good. And now we need to use our talents and our gifts given by God to help bring others to God. It's been my number one goal in life since last October to honor Jesus in all of my actions. I think it's about time. that I actually did it. Thank you to anyone who watches. I hope the Charlie Kirk's death lights a fire in you too, and that we can all come together to continue bringing the good news of the gospel to everyone in the world. See you guys later.